Hello, Scary Dolls.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Mandy.
I'm Ashley.
I'm Caro.
And you're listening to Scary Not Scary Podcast.
Yay.
But we renamed ourselves Ghosts and Hoes for this episode
Yes.
for the rest of the month.
Yes.
Lots of ghosts and hoes.
Lots of ghosts
and hoes.
and hoes.
Hose.
Two of
and
my
ghosts.
favorite things.
Ashley felt really dirty doing
I
research.
did. I felt dirty. I kept thinking someone was like watching me and they knew what I was reading.
There was a ghost behind you like, ooh, girl. I would not do
After
that.
you pop that baby out, girl, we'll see.
You're pregnant. You shouldn't feel dirty.
True.
You were dirty.
Y'all are
True.
Susie. It's not me. I'm not like that.
What were you doing last night? No, I'm just kidding.
Nothing.
What were you doing last night?
Reading a book.
Ooh,
You're like, that's a lie.
Mari says, that's a lie.
Oh.
Damn liar. Stop
I
lying
know.
to me.
Okay, I shouldn't have said read a book. I should have said something more
Read a
believable.
book? Really?
I know. Okay.
You read a book? What? No, audiobooks.
Audiobooks.
Guess what we're drinking?
Ocean water. Non-spons.
Cherry lemonade.
Ashley's one of the few rare people that does not like coconut.
Sorry.
we just stayed staring at her.
And that's the moment we kicked Ashley off the podcast.
We're hiring.
We literally just said that moment of silence was us just staring her down.
Oh my gosh.
At least I tried it once.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Do y'all want to know what we did today? Should we tell them what we did today?
Tell them all
Do
what
it.
we did.
We did absolutely nothing.
And it felt great.
We ate and ate and ate, and I mixed all different kinds of foods, and I'm scared. I'm just gonna go restroom.
She's gonna go explode the pipes.
Yeah.
We ate, and then we were listening to all these old school 90s music videos, or watching music videos, jamming out, dancing.
Mm-hmm.
But we started watching them because of the Free Britney documentary on Hulu.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was
You
really
guys
good.
should watch it.
It's only an hour long. I wish they made it like into like this huge series, but
Yeah.
it was pretty good.
Yeah, I should
It
watch
made me
it.
mad.
Yeah.
It did.
Mm-hmm.
It made all of us mad.
So y'all know we are very Free Britney around here.
Hashtag
Yes.
we need to get shirts, the masks,
Those masks are
And-
cute. I want one.
stickers,
Yes.
stickers,
That would be a good idea.
right? Oh, this makes me so mad. I feel so sorry for her. She made my heart hurt when they did that music, the MTV, after like all the trial and stuff when it first happened. How she said it made her really sad
Yeah.
that everybody was watching her. Paparazzi made me mad too.
They always make me mad.
That one dude who was like, well, she said when she was like, well, what about her telling you to leave you alone? Well, that didn't mean like forever.
She
I was
said,
like, really?
for us to leave her alone that day, not forever.
It's like,
Really?
dude?
And then they were even like, do you think a lot of her mental illness or her breakdowns had to do because of the paparazzi? Well, you know, no, it didn't. Really, that fucking drive me crazy.
Yeah.
She
they
never
freaking
showed any
banged on all
sort of-
her windows and all that.
Yeah, she was upset because she couldn't see her kids because of her asshole ex-husband. And then they're bothered. Can I ask you a few questions? No, bitch,
Then I'll leave
get
you
away.
alone. I'm like, shut up.
Get
like,
away.
really?
Anyway, that made us really mad. We can go on and on.
I will fight. I can fight now.
Oh, yay!
I am no longer a child. I could fight.
Oh yeah.
I'll throw things from the
You
back.
can't. You sit there and you
Oh.
drink your cherry limeade.
Okay.
Like a pregnant girl you are.
You sit there and you be a dirty girl.
Speaking of dirty.
So, disclaimer.
oh yes.
You're 18 and under and you listen to our podcast, unfortunately, we recommend you not to listen to this episode. I know it's kind of like 2 episodes in a row we have a disclaimer, but listener discretion is advised.
It's just how these went.
It's, yeah, parents, if you listen with your kids, I wouldn't recommend listening to this episode with your
Not
kids.
this one.
Yeah, exactly.
Sophia, turn off the episode.
Yeah, Sophia.
Right now.
Turn us off right now. I'm going to tell mom. Okay, so for the month of February, we decided to make each episode this month Valentine's Day themed. And this episode is all about booty calls.
Booty calls. Get it?
Booty calls.
Ghostly sex. And I don't mean you have sex with somebody and you ghost them. Like literally having sex with ghosts.
How fun, right? At least they won't like be like, let's cuddle afterwards. Yeah, let's cuddle afterwards.
Well, I read some stories where they cuddled afterwards, or you know, they become a boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Clingy.
Buckle up, homies.
Yeah,
a wild one.
Yeah, so this is why Ashley felt really dirty.
I did. I felt super dirty.
She said it was like reading 50 Shades of Grey.
It was.
50 Shades of
I
White.
felt like everyone knew what I was reading.
Were you hiding in the closet at 3 o'clock in the morning like me
No.
while reading 50 Shades of Grey?
I was actually
Caught.
Tim caught me. He did. He woke up and he opened up the closet door. He's like, yeah, are you serious? I was like, I'm almost done.
Like almost done with the book.
No, I'm almost done with the book.
Oh.
But he was trying to get me to stop reading it in the middle of a really good chapter, and I couldn't put it down.
You and your books.
Yeah. He's like, I can't believe you're reading that porno.
Would you rather
Really?
me watch it, sir? Because I
yes.
will.
Yes.
Oh my God, you
yeah,
guys.
I had a lot of fun reading all this stuff.
There's some crazy stuff out there.
We found some fun facts too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
But we're going to get started with stories first.
I read this one thing that said, fed up with mortal men, women are having sex with ghosts. So
Boom, men, watch out.
y'all better watch out.
I told him, better be careful.
Better be careful.
That ghost penis is what is
It's
it?
on game.
And it's on high demand. Ghost penis.
I feel like all of these ghost spirits are like horny men that died.
Oh, what if they're like really ugly?
They're like old. They're old horny men.
Oh no.
Oh, sluts. No, I'm just kidding.
My God.
No, I'm not kidding.
Wait, I'm first.
Yes.
No. Sorry, you guys. I got a little too excited. Well, let's start with my story. So I found my 2 stories on Reddit. We know we love Reddit over here. This one is called Ghost Sex? ? And then the username is Mika Demon. I don't know what that heck. Okay, so it says, okay, so this has been happening for maybe 6 months or so. I have dealt with sleep paralysis on and off for the past 12 years. I'm 30. Up to recently, I have been experiencing what feels like a spirit energy come into my room and have sex with me. It feels completely 100% real. I can feel hands on me and a penis penetrating me and everything. I feel weird saying this, but I can't lie. It's the best sex of my life. The whole experience feels like one big orgasm. And at the end of it, I'm waking up very, very tired. I can't complain really, but I'm just confused as to what's happening and hoping that there are others out there who are experiencing this. Is it a ghost? Is it my mind? Is it sleep paralysis? Sometimes it won't happen for a few weeks, but then all of a sudden it'll happen for days. This has been happening for the past 2 nights in a row.
Oh, damn.
And that's it. And I'm like, damn, girl.
2
nights in a row?
You go, girl.
That ghost
Get
is
it.
horny.
He won't sit.
My pony.
Cream, just give me that peaches and cream.
Ooh, I never thought peaches and cream was dirty till I got older and I was like, a peach looks like, oh my God, what a dumbass.
Oh, man.
All these songs, right?
I
When we were
know.
younger, we're all jamming
And then
out.
my mom now, oh yeah, dirty songs nowadays. I'm like, Mom, the dirty songs are from like the 80s and 90s. Chill.
For real, they are.
I know. They're more subtle, but they mean the same
Mhm.
thing. Okay, guys, so this is a lesbian ghost.
Oh.
It says, I'm a 45-year-old female. I've been married twice. I have been single for 10 years and haven't been sexually active in those 10 years. I've tried self-pleasuring myself, but never was successful because I can't get comfortable enough to do so. I just stopped trying. November 19th, 2020, so this was recent,
Oh, damn.
I decided to try self-pleasuring and still wasn't successful at my attempt. So I was frustrated and just laid there in my bed in the dark. I felt some kind of presence, which never happened to me before. I felt so aroused, but I couldn't see anything or anyone. But I definitely could feel that I was being pleasured. I had an orgasm and squirted.
Damn.
Jeez. I was freaked out, but I wasn't scared. And the weird thing is that I could feel the care that the presence who was trying to help me because I was frustrated. So I'm guessing she was feeling like the other ghost was probably like, damn, like, she don't get none. Let me help her.
I got you, boo.
She said, I found out that this presence is a woman who is from Korea. At first, I thought I was just crazy and it was all in my mind. But I quickly learned it was real. But I dare not tell any of my friends because they'll think I'm crazy. It's been 30 days now. We don't have sex every day, but when we do, it's the best I've ever had. I'm so embarrassed. I can speak to her, but I can't see her. I can feel her, but I can't feel her, if that makes any sense. She has never done anything evil to me or my family. I just needed to share my experience. I'm glad to know I'm not going out of my mind and there are other people that are going through this. And that was her story.
So she just feels that it's a female presence?
It doesn't say because it's Reddit. So they just like say like their little stories off fast. I don't know how she came up with this lady was a Korean woman. But
I wonder if she got like a reading.
Maybe she,
Maybe. It sounds like it.
I feel like that's the only way you would know, right?
Or what if like the lady lived in wherever she lived at and that was like her house? Or
like the
but how does
previous
she
owner?
know?
I have no idea.
She's all watching her like, damn, let me help her out.
You know what?
Well, yeah, she said she couldn't. She would try and then she was just like stop because was like not aroused. So maybe the ghost was all, let me rub you a little. Let me rub you a little, girl.
That's so interesting.
It's weird. Like
I'm all like, yeah, it's interesting. You go, girl.
Ghost girl.
Oh my god.
Paranormal is where it is.
What did I say earlier? I forgot it, but I'll think about it later. But oh my gosh. And that's it. Those are my 2 short stories. I found one that's called The Phantom Humper Strikes Again. And I was like gonna read it. Well, let me see. It's just basically it says in 2010 a woman from Florida wrote to Your Ghost Stories, which is like this place that tells stories. So she said when she was sleeping, she felt a strange feeling of something pushing her onto her bed. And then it felt like, let me see, like something was walking around her pillow, like a cat might do, and that it felt very weird. And then it felt like something was crawling around her legs and her butt. And then it felt like there was a cool spot on her anus and private area and light pumping. So that's why she calls the ghost the Phantom Humper. So like every now and then she'll feel like light like pumping on her body. So I guess it's just humping her in random places.
What if it's a dog?
I was just about to say that. What if it's a dog?
No, but there's no one there.
No,
No.
like a ghost dog.
Oh, ew.
Oh no.
No. What is that called? When you do stuff with animals? What is that?
No, bestiality.
Oh, no
Oh,
bestiality
no.
here, girl.
Oh, no. That's horrible. That's horrible that people do that, right?
Ugh. They do it in Mexico. a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, there's that. You know how they have those.
I was
freak
talking
shows?
about the ghosts.
Oh,
talking about the bestiality.
Oh, I was talking about bestiality. No, because there's an attraction. Like people go watch this girl have sex with a donkey, and they let you take pictures and stuff.
Oh.
I think that's. I mean, I'm not saying all of Mexico does it, but I think there's one part of Mexico that does that.
Oh no.
Oh my
That's
God.
illegal here in America.
I'll throw up again like last episode.
Yeah. God was like gagging the whole time.
Oh my god.
Oh no, I can't.
Mm-mm.
That's horrible.
Okay.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You go, dirty girl.
Say your lines, girl.
Okay, so I found a few. I got these stories from kinky stories from women who claim they've slept with ghosts. So this one talks about a divorced woman right? And so she had just gotten divorced, and she was like, let me dream up like my favorite or most handsomest guy like ever, like the man of her dreams pretty much. So she does, and she says that she's describing this person in her head, and all of a sudden she feels like a heavy presence on top of her, like something just is there. So she says, I kept my eyes closed and I kept envisioning this strong, handsome man with big shoulders. She's like, and then all of a sudden I could feel, it's so weird reading this.
Say it.
I could
We're all
feel a
judging you. I'm just
sensation.
kidding.
I could feel a sensation in my lower region. Afterwards, I kept my eyes closed through the entire time, and afterwards I thanked the ghost and politely asked him to leave, which he did. I jumped out of bed and all my cheeks were flushed and glowing, and I went about my day.
Oh, good morning, honey.
So he was like a booty call.
He's a booty call.
So she dreamt of this handsome man, and then she felt a heavy presence on top of her.
Does that work?
I don't know.
I'm gonna be like, Randy Orton. Kidding.
Oh my god. Okay, so the next one is ghost sex is like a real relationship, but better. So in an interview with this woman, let's call her Joy. It says, let's call her Joy. She discussed ghost sex that she was having at a very good length. She said she had always been in tune with the spirit realm, so it definitely wasn't weird that she was getting down with an apparition. I used to have visits from strange spirits or whatever and actually have sex with them. It was very pleasurable. It was almost like a real relationship with the guy, but no strings attached.
Oh, how fun.
Okay, the last one that I have, it says, let the ghost talk to your body. Miss Hale, a 23-year-old woman from Louisiana, believes her erotic ghost encounters are somehow tied to her persistent sleep paralysis. Could her brain be playing pleasurable yet creepy tricks on her? Or is she being paid regular visits by a sexy specter? The first time she experienced paranormal intercourse, she wasn't sure. She said, it obviously creeped me out. I definitely felt sick about it. But on the other hand, it definitely felt like something sexual was happening to me and my body was responding naturally. It was all kind of just, this is really weird, but I also kind of like it at the same time. So, apparently, it's really good to have sex with ghosts.
I read in a lot of places that ghost sex is better than
Real
sex with a guy.
Yeah. I read that too, that ghost sex is way better than human sex. I don't know how to say it.
Then, like, how do you let yourself go? Like, okay, fuck it, just do me. Like, you know what I mean?
Just do me.
Like, what if it's not a ghost? It's like a demon. And
Yeah,
you
because
don't
there's the
even
incubus,
know.
which is the male version of the sex demon, and then the succubus, which is the female version.
Yeah. So it's like, how do you know? Like, are you just having sex with a random?
But apparently there is a
Ghost?
difference between the incubus, succubus, like those sexual encounters versus like
Mhm.
these sexual encounters. I guess they really are spirits.
Maybe. And usually the ones I've come across, not me, I'm talking about the stories.
Uh-huh.
The stories
What?
I've come across
You're having a ghost
is
baby.
is like that it feels like happy or it feels like good energy or stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what
apparently.
they all
Yeah.
say. That's good energy.
Yeah.
True. That's
Hmm.
true. I did read that a lot.
Interesting.
But you know what this just popped in my head and I was wondering, like if the ghost really is like old, does he need Viagra?
Ghost
That just popped in my head.
There's an
Let me pop this in.
there's an unlimited supply in heaven.
Oh my god.
Sex addict
I'm gonna
paradise.
Google that right now.
Ghost
and see.
Viagra.
Are you really gonna Google it?
Yes, I'm curious.
Kind of like that one story that said if ghosts need to wear protection.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what? Excuse me? I don't think it's real.
What did that guy say? My girlfriend got pregnant.
Oh yeah, the guy said, if ghosts aren't real, how did my girlfriend get pregnant without me having sex with her?
Me. Oh, honey.
Who's gonna tell him? Which one of y'all?
Let me write you back.
Pobrecito.
God.
Ay.
Papas, they cheated on you.
So I found a couple of them. Apparently, it's not just regular people that have these sexual encounters. Some celebrities had sexual encounters with spirits. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Lucy Liu.
Love her.
Lucy Liu.
If you don't know her, she is one of the Charlie's Angels.
Iconic.
So she actually told Us Weekly in 1999 that she had a sexual encounter with the ghost while trying to nap on her futon.
Ooh.
And she said, and I quote, "Some sort of spirit came down from God knows where and made love to me," end quote. And she said that this happened quite often. It struck her a little too well of like balance. So she said it was like positive energy. She didn't feel threatened or anything. She said that she was actually super surprised. And I quote again, she said, "It was sheer bliss and I felt everything. I climaxed and then he floated away and it was almost like what might have happened to Marty. That's how it felt. Something came down and touched me and now it watches over me," end quote. So I guess this spirit is now like her guardian angel. I don't know. But it's interesting. She had sex with the spirit on her futon. In 1999. Well, I don't know if it was 1999. But
It's guarding that pussy.
Next celebrity is Anna Nicole Smith. In 2004, the model and reality TV star she actually told Men's Magazine that she had repeatedly hooked up with the ghost. And she said, I quote, "A ghost would crawl up my leg and have sex with me at an apartment a long time ago in Texas. I used to think it was my boyfriend, and one day I woke up and it wasn't. It was like a spirit, and it, just went up there."
Oh,
Woo! I was freaked out about it, but then I was like, well, you know what? He's never hurt me, and he just gave me some amazing sex, so I have no problem with having sex with him again, end quote.
Oh. There you go.
So pretty much afterwards, the interviewer wondered if, maybe it was a dream.
Mm-hmm.
So he was saying, like, are you sure it was a dream? Were you on something? Were you drunk? Like, what the hell? Like, that's kind of weird. And she said, no. She said that it was not a dream because it happened every night. And she said that she told her boyfriend about it, too. Of course, he didn't believe her. And she just said, ugh, man.
Yep.
Don't believe anything. But yeah, apparently she hooked up with him every night for however long she lived in that apartment in Texas.
Wow.
So what apartment is this? For scientific purposes.
Which apartment number?
Asking for a friend.
Asking for my friend.
Let me reach out to her people to see if they have any documentation. Or we could just use the Ouija board and ask her.
Oh, I have one.
Ask me, no.
I'll go wait in the car.
My last one would be Kesha. And she actually came out on Conan. She was on Ryan Seacrest's radio show, and she said that she had a sexy supernatural experience with a ghost. She didn't get into much detail, and I actually tried looking for more details on like her sexual experience, but she just kind of mentioned like, yeah, she has paranormal encounters, and if y'all don't know, she does have her own podcast where she talks about paranormal experiences.
She does.
Her and with other celebrities, yeah. But she did say that she's always been a paranormal fan. She's always had paranormal stuff happen to her. So she was kind of talking about that, and that's why she wanted to start the podcast. But she did briefly mention that she did have sexy time with a ghost. She said that they both went for the bone zone. That's what she said. And she said that her vagina is haunted. So apparently it's happened more than once.
With the same ghost or like
I guess different ghosts.
How would you know if it's the same one or if you're like a ghost hoe? You know what I mean?
Unless like, because I read a lot too that I guess when people have like the sexual encounters with the spirits, they have each spirit has a different energy. Almost like maybe personality.
That's how you tell.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she didn't go into much detail, but yeah, that's what.
Do you think like other ghosts go and tell other ghosts like, hey, this one was really nice, you should try it?
Oh
check her out.
My god.
Do you think so?
I think they do. They're probably like, damn, that girl right there, A1. Go get her.
So my last celebrity I'm going to talk about is Coco Austin. In case you don't know who she is actually Ice-T's better half.
I love her.
I used to love their show. Did you ever watch their show?
Yes. So she said that, she was watching TV and she was wearing a little nightie and she felt her dress move up her leg. And it wasn't that she was having sex. Like, she didn't have sex with the ghost. But the ghost was like filling her up.
Oh.
So she said that she felt something go up her leg and she looked down and got freaked out because she saw that her nightgown moved. And then she said she pushed it down. She kind of blew it off and was like, it's all in my head. She continued to watch TV and then she felt something go up her leg again. But she said she felt like something like brushing up against her. But it was like a bulge brushing up against her.
Oh.
Yeah. And so she was kind of like freaked out. And she said that she felt that it was like a guy presence because who or whatever it was like breathing into her ear. And it was a guy's like breath.
Heavy breathing.
Yeah. She also claimed that since that night, the ghost or the spirit didn't bother her since. That was like one of the one times that it happened. But also since she married Ice-T, it hasn't happened at all.
So that happened when she was...
It happened before she married him. Yeah.
Okay, but if I was a man ghost, I would go for Coco too. She got big old boobs.
Yeah, she do.
I love her.
Yeah, she do.
I love her.
Yeah, so it wasn't... she didn't have sex with the ghost, but it was like a sexual encounter. But that kind of reminded... Like, reading it kind of made me think of a Incubus because that heavy breathing.
Little horny ghosts. Ay, papi.
Oh my God.
So my next one, I have to say it just because it happened July 27, 2020. This was written into the slate.com. So apparently on the slate.com, there's a section in it where you can write to them, kind of like an advice column. And then they write back to you and give you their advice. So I found one, this girl, she wrote in, and do y'all want me to read it word for word? Because it's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Sure. So she writes in and she says, "Dear How to Do It, I'm worried that my friend actually believes she's been having sex with the ghost in quarantine. We went to college together. We have lived on opposite coasts for close to a decade. I'm quarantining with my partner. She's quarantined alone. Both our cities have been on lockdown since March. We've always been close, but we've never talked especially frequently during this time because she lives far away from family and doesn't have a lot of close friends because of the punishing work schedule. In a conversation on April or May, she mentioned to me that she's been masturbating while thinking of a man who lived in her apartment in the 1920s. I assume she meant it as a fantasy, and we had a good laugh about it. But in the conversation, she named a man named John. And she began referring to him when I mentioned things my partner has been doing, like her stories, like complimenting her friend's stories. So it's like me saying, oh, Tim did this. And Ashley, you're like, oh, yeah, Nick did the same thing. So she was referencing him. Oh, yeah, John did that too. Kind of like that. So she would say, John said this. John did that. John is having a bad day. As her city slowly ends on lockdown, she mentioned possibly seeing an old sex partner again, but she's worried that John might get jealous. She mentioned John on social media without explanation, and a mutual friend asked me if she was dating somebody. We talked over the phone, so it's hard to read her expression when she mentions John, but at this point, I know as much about him as I would about a real man she's dating. I can't tell if this is harmless or if I should have like a direct face-to-face conversation about it with her. What do you think? I don't know if John is in her head or if John is a real spirit that she's supposedly having sex with.
Dang.
That's a hard one.
That's hard, right?
Because you never know, like, if someone's imagining something or if they're not.
Well, especially if you're like on lockdown and quarantine by yourself.
And like far away.
That's true.
Yeah. You might get lonely.
I think I would want to go and have like a face-to-face conversation with her.
Yeah.
I would fly over there and be like, Gato.
Like do a what is it? An assessment.
Yeah.
Like just like a psyche val.
Psyche val.
No, I don't believe you, John. Come here. Just kidding.
John, if it's true, you take your pants off.
If it's true, grab my boob.
And shake it fast.
So I don't know. It's kind of hard because she says that she's in quarantine. She doesn't have any close friends. She doesn't live anywhere near family. Her work schedule's crazy.
I don't know. That would be a hard one. Get it? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So they actually did write back, and it's too long to read, so I'm not going to read it word for word. But they basically wrote back and said it could be in her head because, you know, she's so far away from family. She's quarantined by herself. She's not going crazy, but she could be making things up in her mind. But if, you know, people that have open minds about the paranormal, maybe it is somebody who lived there in a past life that is coming back and having like this relationship with her, because there are documentations, obviously, of people having relations with spirits or ghosts or whatever. So it's kind of like 50-50 too with them. Like, they were like, well, it could be in her head, but also maybe she is prone to the paranormal and she did find some kind of happiness with this ghost. Just talk to her about it. See what she says.
Wouldn't it be, I would think it would be more in her head, because didn't she say that whatever the other guy was doing, she would say the ghost was doing?
Yeah.
So what if in her head she was just like mimicking, you know,
like a real
my
life
ghost
thing?
did that to me, huh?
Oh yeah, my ghost took out the trash.
Oh yeah, he washed my dishes.
He washed my clothes.
Oh my god.
He paid my bills, paid my telephone bill.
He paid my automobile bills.
Oh man.
I just thought of that song.
Careless Whisper.
Yes.
Oh, my ghost played Careless Whisper for me.
So did my ghost.
Oh, uh-huh.
Tim
I
says,
wonder if they make it like romantic.
What?
Ghost. Like if
Like
the people
sex?
are like, you know what, let me put candles up and let me
well, there
set the
is a
mood.
psychic medium who had sex with over 20 spirits.
Mm-hmm.
And she's now engaged to one.
Ay,
And
Dios.
she's like, ooh, get it, get it.
Yeah, she said that she was engaged, and then her fiance walked in on her having sex with the spirit, and he kind of like freaked out and laughed. Well, at first he was okay with it. Like, he was okay with it. And it got like too weird. So he's like, yeah, no, I can't do this anymore. It's just too much. So then she said that one day she was walking through the woods, and she came across this energy. She said, big energy.
Big energy.
She said, like, big quote, big energy. And this was a new lover of hers, and now they're in love, and he proposed to her, and they're engaged to be married.
So she's engaged to a ghost?
She's engaged to a spirit.
Well, there's someone that actually married one. That
He's a
lady
pirate.
that married the
Oh.
300-year-old
pirate.
Yeah, that's not this lady.
She had a wedding for, like, they had a big wedding and everything. And
Do people go?
yeah, she had bridesmaids and all that. And the husband, or the ghost pirate, he was I guess it was like a psychic medium that was supposedly reading the vowels that the ghost was telling him. He was reading them out loud. I don't know. It was
What?
I wish I could have been there though, because it was on a
I wish I
it
was
was on a
invited.
pirate ship.
Nuh-uh.
I want to get married on a pirate
So
ship.
I just
Oh.
looked it up. She said she's a British woman.
Yeah.
She had sex with 20 ghosts, but her fiance is actually a poltergeist.
Oh
Yeah. So she said her name is Amethyst Realm.
Oh yeah. I read
Yeah.
about her.
Wow.
Interesting,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to each their own.
So I
Get it
guess
where you get
like
it.
since he's a poltergeist, he can physically like move things around. So maybe he is like taking the trash out for her.
Maybe.
He is washing dishes.
Maybe he is spanking her
Damn, why
ass.
can't I get a good poltergeist like that here? Like,
Why can't I get a good
things
Portuguese
have been,
boyfriend?
like, they have been moving stuff, but they're just knocking shit over. They're not picking it up afterwards.
Yeah, pick up after
Rude.
yourselves.
Pick up your shit. Wash the dishes. Go take out the trash.
Contribute to the household.
At least if you're gonna stay here, you know.
So are we going to get into our fun stuff now?
Yes.
Okay. Let me just say mine real quick. So I found out that this is actually, what do you call it? What were we talking about? Fettuccine.
Spectrophilia.
Yeah, spectrophilia.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's fettuccine. Fettuccine. Yeah, so
Fetish.
it's a sexual attraction to a ghost or sexual arousal from images in mirrors, as well as alleged phenomenon of sexual encounters between ghosts and humans. Dun dun.
Dun, dun.
Hmm.
Girl, I don't like that. I don't like
That's
that.
weird.
You can have sexual feelings towards a mirror.
When they said that, I was thinking like maybe, you know, like they can fantasize them in the mirror. You know, like maybe they, you know, it makes me think of like those old like 70s houses that had the mirrors on the ceilings. Like what if like they can visualize their ghost partner?
Or because they say that the spiritual world is on the other side of the glass. You
Oh,
want to get
damn it.
there. What?
I like mirrors when I do stuff.
Well, you have all those spirits staring at you now.
There you
Well,
go.
they're probably like, get it, girl, get it, get it, get it.
They're all recording you
They're putting me on their ghost
on their ghost
Snapchat.
chat. Their ghost Snapchat.
Yeah.
I think I had
Did you
gave
hear
a-
that?
That was me.
Oh, I'm
I
like,
I-
poltergeist is
no,
moving
I
shit
picked
again.
myself up and then my nail like hit the.
I was all, your
chair.
poltergeist is moving shit around again.
He's like, God damn it, fine, here, I'll pick up my shit.
I know.
I had read a story where this girl had found like in her attic or something like old pictures, right? And she thought one of them was like really cute. He was like some like army dude, and she like used that picture to try and like summon him to have sex with her.
You can do that.
I don't know.
Apparently, you can buy a ghost lover on eBay.
You just see that
That's
on
true.
there.
You said that.
Yeah. It's weird.
Or have you seen like the eBay posts where it's like, here's a ghost in a jar?
Oh my god.
Does it have a big penis? eBay is a ghost.
Big energy.
Oh, yeah.
It was a big energy that she
Big
felt.
energy.
Big
Ooh.
energy.
That's interesting. So it was almost like, that almost kind of sounds like that one video I was telling y'all about, how he said that when you have a sexual encounter with the ghost, it could be sometimes in your mind, or it could be like when you astral project, like you don't know you're astral projecting and your spirit literally is having a sexual encounter with another spirit, but in like the astral projection world. And the guy also said that you can like, he said like wet dreams, like when you have those like wet dreams,
Mhm.
he said that sometimes ghosts could manifest themselves in your dreams, like make your fantasy come true, and like
Mhm.
that's how sometimes you can have sexual encounters with ghosts as well. Like if it's somebody that like you've never seen before, you don't recognize, it's not like
Yeah.
a celebrity or like, you know, fantasizing about, or like somebody you know, it could be like a spirit manifesting themselves in your dream or
So-
manipulating your dream.
That's happened to me.
Has it really?
Yes.
You're a ghost hoe. Just
Yeah.
kidding.
I'm a ghost hoe. No, really. Like, I felt like I was having sex. And when I woke up, I was like all sweaty and like my legs were like wet.
So maybe you're like astral projecting, and you didn't,
Maybe.
because he said that.
And I
He said
never
a lot
thought
of
about it till
people
now.
don't know that they're astral projecting in their sleep, or like you don't even know if you're an astral projector at all. Like everybody, he said everybody could do it, and he
My astral projector was on.
I
the-
know your ass was,
I was
projecting.
shaking my ass.
Your ass really was projecting up there.
Now that I think about it, I'm like, what the fuck? Because I woke up and I was like, what the hell? And good thing I sleep alone. Imagine.
Yeah. Well, and then sometimes they do say that it could be like the incubus or succubus demon, like trying to
Oh,
seduce
true.
you or whatever.
Okay.
But that's for
Okay.
another episode.
Yes.
We're not talking about that. But I mean,
Mhm.
it is related. And then he also said that there is a way where you can manifest somebody spirit to come and have like a sexual
Spirit sex.
spirit sex.
Both
with
of
you.
your
So
spirits.
it is possible if you do it the right way, I guess. I don't know.
So apparently BuzzFeed tried that. Two girls. You know how BuzzFeed always does like those things? They
love that.
tried
I want
it.
to work for them.
Mhm, me too.
They have openings
Can
apparently.
they sponsor
Do
us?
they? I'm gonna go
Can they
apply.
sponsor our podcast?
Right? So BuzzFeed did, and I came across it, and it was by these two BuzzFeed employees, Katie and Ariana. So they had heard about it, and they decided, you know what, let's give it a try. So before they did, they spoke to Miss Patty Najiri, and she's like apparently like the biggest freaking. She's like a medium, right? But she's like one of the experts on like spectrophilia, pretty much.
Mhm.
So they sent her an email, they told her what she was doing, and she basically gave them like a guideline or like ghost sex 101. So here's what you guys need to know, okay?
Okay.
So the first is know that it is real and take it seriously. Be as goofy as you want, have tons of fun, but know that you are really inviting a real spirit from the beyond into your home, and you are opening up a real portal into other realms. 2, know your belief system. You're going to call, who are you going to call, like, if you get scared, pretty much. So, if it's God, angels, a higher self, God, your cat, it says. Doesn't matter. Whichever it is, like, just know your belief system. The third thing is don't be scared, because if you bring any kind of like negative energy yourself, you're going to project or like bring in a negative energy. So try to not be scared, because it'll just prevent everything from happening pretty much. The fourth thing, tell them, the spirit or ghost that you're inviting in, that this is our realm and they have to play by our rules. So don't give them like power over you or anything like that. You have to like be the one in control, pretty much. And then the fifth thing is you just have to have fun with it, let it go, just kind of like have that like good energy like with it. Okay, so here are the steps that you need to do to summon somebody.
We are not liable.
Yeah.
If you try this,
try this, please do not write.
Yeah, don't
do it.
Don't
if
do
you do
it.
Write us, email us as always.
Yes,
but we're not liable.
So, the first step is you have to get into your own personal space. It's got to be clean, happy, and you have to be within good senses. 2, prepare your space. Use candles, incense.
Sorry. I don't want to use that.
I don't want to do that. My bad.
Okay,
Incense.
I mean, are you sure?
I'm out.
That's legal.
Okay. Sorry. I said I'm leaving. See y'all later.
This got too weird, Ashley. I'm gonna go wait in the car.
I'm gonna go wait in the car. My bad.
Oh, that was great.
Okay. Scented things. Use scented things. Incense. Put on sexy music if you want. Put the mood lighting however you want it. Just as if you were inviting a real living lover to your house. But do not burn sage because it'll keep the spirits away. So don't do that. It says define your space and set its boundaries. So like if you're going to be in the living room, then tell them like that's the only space. If you're going to be in the bathroom, in the tub, like wherever you want to be, define your space. Fourth thing is to protect your space in whatever way works for your belief system. So if you want to put like salt around, whatever you want to do, just protect your space. 5, start doing some slow, deep breathing. Begin visualizing your ghostly lover, what he or she feels like. Ask the universe or whoever to send you a ghostly lover. Be very clear that you want it to be positive, good, loving, and light, as well as hot. The 6th thing is softly add a chant to your deep breathing. Something short that you can repeat easily, like "Come to me, loving spirits."
Peaches and cream.
To the window. To the window. To the wall.
To the wall. To the sun. Shut down my balls. All these bitches.
We can never. We can never.
I would not be able to do that. No. I would fuck it all up. First of all, when it said your mind has to be positive, I'm like, nope, that's out the door. My mind's all fucked up right now.
When it said play soft, sexy music, my head was I put my hand up on your hip. That's the song that came to my
I
mind.
know, I was like, peaches and cream.
Sorry, Ash. Okay.
The 7th thing is to believe. Believe in what you're doing. The 8th thing is hopefully this is when you start feeling sensations. You may hear something, smell something, or notice orbs of light or shadows. And it's so weird because I'm the one reading it. I don't want to smell anything. What if it... I don't want to smell it.
I have an STD if it smells.
He's gonna throw off my balance.
Oh, get out of here.
Never mind, I don't want it.
No,
Just
never mind,
kidding.
you smell.
We cannot do this.
I'm getting hot because I'm laughing too much.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Drink your ocean water. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so it says, hopefully at this point, the physical sensations are coming. Often you will feel pressure on the body, the feel of a soft touch, and then different forms of sexual stimulation. Make sure to enjoy it. Number 9 is throughout your encounter, communicate with the spirit. Make sure this is a mutual respect and that nothing is done or allowed that you are not happy or comfortable with. So even in ghost universe, consent, guys. Consent.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yes. And then the last thing is when this is over, don't forget to thank your spirit. You can decide if you want to have the spirit back or not, and close the veil or portal that you opened. Verbally state that all entities must leave and you are closing the veil, and that is how you invite a ghostly lover or spirit to have sex with you.
I don't think I could do that.
It stinks. It stinks.
I mean, you smell. Go away.
No, thank you. Bye.
You should
running
put in yours like a specific. You want them to wear a specific cologne so they wear it.
They're all running to the ghost cologne store. The ghost Macy's. Oh my god. This is
When it
fun.
said to put a chant, I was like,
The first thing was to the window. To the window. Oh my god.
or hit me, baby, one more time.
I don't think I could ever. I would probably attract the most dumbest
Oh,
ghost
you
ever.
Spirits, can't you see? Can't you see?
I can't.
Oh my
I
god.
can't.
I feel like the ghost would be like, you know what?
You're
Never
too
mind.
weird. I'm leaving.
Like, ew, you summoned me? Ugh.
It's like humans and spirits don't want me.
Oh.
I got rejected by both.
I'm so lonely.
Oh no.
Oh, I can just picture my
Just gonna
ghost
read
like,
that meme. Oh, I'm just gonna go watch porn.
He's all, I don't consent to this. The ghost.
He's like, no, thank you. You smell. Bye.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I want to work for BuzzFeed. So, what did they experience? Did they?
One of them said that they didn't feel anything at all, like whatsoever. It didn't work for her. And then the other one said that she didn't really feel anything like sexual. She just felt like a tingling in her hand, and someone was like, maybe you gave the ghost a hand job.
The ghost was all.
He's all slapping his balls on her.
He's all, you like that, bitch?
He's all teabagging. I cannot. Oh my god.
This
I
episode is a mess.
I really hope no kids are listening to this episode. Oh my god, I'm just like picturing she's like teabagging her head.
She's on, my hand smells weird now. Oh my god.
It's so hot in here.
I need to take my shirt off. I need to take my shirt off.
Her sweater.
Okay.
Oh shit, that's fun. Look at all our laughs.
Sorry, Tim.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
it's
my
so
goodness.
You gave a ghost. Oh, that's great. Oh.
The girl was like, I'd like to think I didn't do that.
Ghostly hand job.
That's what it feels like.
Oh
Oh my god. Imagine
BuzzFeed.
Imagine she felt it on her face, like her cheek. He's all slapping her.
Be like, excuse me, sir, the pleasure's for me, not for you.
Not for you.
How
Oh
rude.
my god. That's great. I love that.
I wonder if ghosts shave their pubes.
I wonder if they
Uh,
have any.
Probably not.
So when I would get the cosmetology like magazines in the mail, you know how they talk about like
weird stuff.
sexual pleasure and all that stuff.
Mhm.
So that like finding your space and laying there, like imagining it happening. I came across this one thing that they had in a magazine. I remember it, and it was like you lay there and like you have like to have an orgasm without actually like physically penetrating yourself or like having somebody do it for you. It's like you're laying there, you're laying in your space, you're clearing your mind, you're opening up your mind, and like you have like your body or like the earth is supposed to help you like have an orgasm or like some kind of like release. I don't know. But when you were going over the steps, that's what I was thinking of. I was like, oh, it's like that one page that I read about having a no-touch orgasm.
No-touch orgasm.
I mean, if you can do that, girl, power to you.
That's talent, girl.
I'm too distracted.
Talent.
Yeah,
I would not be able to concentrate that hard.
Nope,
my
me
mind
either.
would be like, squirrel.
Yeah, exactly.
I would get distracted too easily, and that's me not having like ADHD or whatever. Like that's just my mind. That was great. My cheeks are like all hot and red.
I feel hot.
Oh my god, that was
I
so
feel
funny.
hot.
This is a great episode.
My face, I could feel it getting red and hot when I was reading stories. I was like, oh my god.
Ashley.
You're so innocent.
You're so cute.
You're so innocent compared to me. I'm like, yeah, bitch.
Fuck that shit. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah, me see that
coming
big
back.
energy.
Big energy.
Give me that big energy.
I did come across a lot of like ghost erotica too.
Really?
When I was researching, yeah.
Ghost
my God.
erotica?
Ghost erotica.
Wait, what does that mean?
Like, people write stories about having sex with ghosts. And then I came across the one about Pennywise.
What?
Somebody wrote like a fantasy about like humping Pennywise,
What?
the clown.
Oh, hell no. Mm-mm. Nope.
I
not
mean-
for me.
This, okay.
I'll send it to you, Gato, so you can read it.
No, like I know I'm fucking weird. I have a strange obsession with Freddy Krueger.
That's how I feel about
You
Jason.
do?
Yes.
Friday
I
13th.
love it.
And Michael Myers.
I'm all
And Ghostface.
I love him.
And
okay, everyone.
everybody.
Every single one.
Yeah, like
Not
I have-
Freddy.
I have a strange obsession with Freddy Krueger.
You want to lick his burns?
I do. I wanna rub my boobs on them. Kidding.
so stupid.
This is disturbing, right?
She's gonna lay there in her own space and be like, Freddie, come to my dreams. Come to my dreams.
Ooh. When Freddy enters my dreams, he's like, "Oh, this is a wet dream."
Come here, bitch.
Me, no, like that movie was it Freddy versus Jason when he's like with that girl, he's going into her dream and she's a virgin and he's all, "It always hurts the first time," and then he's like gonna cut her. I'm all, "Ah,
Why can't that happen to me?
I love you." Yeah, I'm fucking weird. I'm just
Oh
fucking
my
weird.
god.
I didn't moan. I yawned. I mean,
At
I
least
didn't moan.
it wasn't incest.
Oh, that was horrible.
I can't.
Not that one. Not that one. Don't light your
wrong one.
don't light. Don't light your incest. Light your incense.
Don't go looking for incest.
I
my
can't
God.
spoke today,
That
guys.
reminded me of that Snapchat I saw. It was like a meme on Facebook, and somebody had a picture of an incense that they lit, and they put on the caption, "I love the smell of incest."
Oh my god. How embarrassing.
So like
Oops.
whoever they sent it to, like, or whoever like saw it, they took a screenshot, and it was like this huge viral meme on Facebook.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
look for it. And I'm gonna post
you
it.
should.
Wrong one. Wrong one.
But
Oh my
anyway,
God,
like
that was great.
the first time I ever I ever even heard of these, I remember because I was at my aunt's house and I was little. I was like 12 or 13. No, I was like 15 or something. And then I remember that it was Valentine's Day and they had a special. It was called Ghostly Lovers and it only came out like one time.
I remember that show.
Yeah, and it only came out one time that one day, and it was about people that were having like ghost sex. And I just remember it so like vividly. Like this one girl was like saying that she was a bartender and that she would get home like at 5 a.m. and like the ghost was basically waiting for her to have sex with her, and that her orgasms were like super intense. Like I don't know.
Yeah, there was I remember there was an episode too where it was a hotel actually, in like a specific room, and apparently like the couple, both of them, it wasn't like a threesome or like a foursome or whatever. It was like a male presence with the wife and then a female presence with the husband, and like they both had like a sexual encounter in that room, specific
What?
room at that hotel. It was like a bed and breakfast, I think. Yeah.
Oh,
pretty
they got a
interesting.
happy ending too.
Yeah, they did.
What hotel is this?
Which
I can't remember. It was
breakfast?
so long ago when I saw it.
What room?
I'm gonna have to look it up. Y'all,
Just
can we
kidding.
visit it next time?
It's for scientific
But-
purposes, you guys.
But just like that one video where that girl said that she was having sexual relations with the ghost, or she called it a ghost demon. Remember, the priest was like, "Be gone, ghost demon! Be gone, ghost
Oh my
demon!"
god.
Oh my god. No, that lady, I think if y'all haven't seen this video, you need to like search for it. But it's like this lady who went to a church and they were having like this big like
It was like a exorcism.
yeah. I don't know what it was.
They were getting like the
And
demons out of people.
Yeah.
And she kept saying that there was a sex demon that would follow her. It was just so funny because she was like, it looked like she was having oral sex, like, but like to the air. She was like choking.
Yeah, she said that it was making her give it head and like all this stuff.
And she
Oh my
said,
God.
yeah, and she was like, white stuff was coming out, and I'm like, what the hell?
And the
girl?
priest, he's like, "Be gone, ghost demon, be gone!" And he's like throwing holy water on her and her vagina, on her blood, her hair. He's like slapping the microphone on her head, trying to get the ghost demon out of her throat.
I know. And
Oh
like
my
all
God.
the people standing there just watching, I would be laughing my ass off. Like,
I would have been Snapchatting it.
yeah, like oh, this.
I'm just a horrible
girl.
person.
Oh my god.
And it's like a real video. It's,
Yeah.
it's on
Really?
their church website.
It's on YouTube.
Did they get rid of the sex demon or
I don't
Well, she
know.
said that stuff was coming out of her when she went to the bathroom. So I don't know. I'm like,
Oh,
what's a
yeah.
doctor?
Yeah. You need to go.
need a
I think you have an STD, girl.
Ooh, it sounds like a yeast infection.
gross. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That video
Crazy.
makes me laugh.
I was cracking up when we were watching it.
Oh, sex demon.
And then I watched the other video where the lady was getting rid of all the sex demons that were stopping single women from finding their lovers to get married. That's the one I showed y'all.
What the heck?
Where she's like, "Be gone, sex demon, be gone, sex demon.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that lady.
yeah.
Get off of these single women and help them find their husbands so they can get married."
Oh, maybe
And
that's why I
her voice
haven't got
sounded.
married.
That's how her voice sounded.
That's why I haven't got married. There's a sex demon. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
it's great. So if y'all had any sex with spirits lately,
Let us know.
let us know in an email. scarynutsscarypodcast@gmail.com. You can follow us on social media, Scary Not Scary Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and follow us on Podbean. Make sure you download and subscribe. Follow us on iTunes Podcast app, Spotify, what else? iHeartRadio, all the major platforms. Visit our website, scarynotScaryPodcast.com. And I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed our
nasty talk.
booty call.
Our
Booty
booty
calls.
call.
Hope you were extra
Lubed up.
lubed up,
Just kidding.
aroused.
I hope.
No, don't be aroused by us. That's weird. I don't know why I said that.
I mean, or if you are, let
Make
us
sure
know.
you have a
late night
clean
show.
clean your space, and if you smell something, just run.
Just run. and
Remember,
tell it to
guys,
leave.
if you feel a twitch on your hand, it's a ghost putting his balls on
And
it.
if you feel something slap on your face, it's a ghost slapping their balls on you.
Mm-hmm.
They're more than likely giving you a tea bag. Just be careful.
And don't forget to thank them when it's
After
done.
their services.
Always thank them for their services.
Thank you for
We gotta treat them like our prostitutes.
our classy prostitutes.
Classy. We don't pay them. That's illegal.
So now you guys are ready to go forth for Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, you guys.
You're welcome. I hope you love your present, but remember, we're not liable if something goes wrong.
We got
So
y'all.
you can't come back and
we
sue
got,
us.
we got y'all free orgasms.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
And we love y'all. Happy Valentine's Day. And until next time, remember to always